forest range. Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
At Gila Wilderness in New Mexico.
Yeah.
You ever hear of the Gila Wilderness?
No.
Okay, it's the largest designated wilderness in the United States at 3.3 million acres.
Wow.
I learned that.
3.3 million acres?
It really is.
Where is that?
It's in New Mexico. And it's
Mexico.
like it goes on and on and on. It goes on forever, right? And so the rangers all hated me, and they would hide my vitamins and stuff, and I just was sick of them. So then I decided to go out on this hike, and in the river, and I wanted to go to this cavern that was supposed to be like 6 miles away, but you had to kind of walk in the river because the land has all these big sticker bushes, right? So I'm going and I'm walking. I have a sandwich. I have some water. I'm happy, right? It's all good. And suddenly, this happened in New Mexico. Suddenly,
The sandwich fell into the water.
suddenly, it's like I was gone it was like 5 hours or something, and suddenly there's this. It's like flash flood. All of a sudden, it's beautiful sky, clear, and then all of a sudden these black clouds they just come over, right?
Yeah.
They just come over, and it just floods everything. Like this torrential, incredible downpour comes, and like people die all the time from this. So I'm in the water, and I see these black clouds coming fast. So I said, oh, because that's the end for me if I'm in that water.
Yeah.
You know, lightning and everything. So then, so I'm scrambling around. I gotta get out of here. So I'm looking. So I finally find this cavern, and I go into this cavern and I stay in there for a while until this whole thing passes by.
Yeah.
But when I come out, it's starting to get dark.
Yeah.
And I'm lost. I have no idea where I'm like. I got turned around by the cavern because, I had to go. So I'm like, oh no, which way? So then I said, okay, this is the way. But it was kind of fruitless because it was getting dark. It was like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And there was no way I was going to get 6 miles back
Yeah.
or whatever it was, 5 miles, 6 miles, 5 miles probably. There was no way. And I don't know what, but I was kind of trapped. I'm in the water. And I said, I guess I just got to go. What am I going to do? So I keep going in the water. And in the desert, it goes from like maybe 100 degrees to like 40 degrees as soon as the sun goes down. So I'm walking in this river, and you can't see a thing. It's like pitch. You can't see your finger in front of you like this. It's pitch dark. That night there was no moon, no star, just black, right? So, so I'm in this river, and it goes up. The rocks are all moss. So you're like, whoa, 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 like that. And sometimes it's up here, and sometimes it's down there, and you don't know when.
Why are you walking in the river?
I have to because it's sticker. You can't get on the land. These intense bushes that are so thick, sticker bushes, they kill you. They're on there. You can't even move. They're just so dense. You know what I mean?
So you had to be in the river.
I had to keep going to the river.
You could have stayed in the cavern, but you didn't.
Well, the cavern. I got out, and I didn't even know where it was at that point because it was so dark. I didn't know where I was going because it was, it was around. It wasn't straight. So I'm walking. So I'm walking and walking, and it's like I'm falling in, almost drowning, then getting up, and then. But I took off it was getting cold. I had to take my shirt soaked, everything soaked. So the only thing I'm wearing is these kind of like either sneakers, I guess, and no shirt, just shorts. I'm going, and it's dark. All of a sudden, at one point, I hear these bushes like that, and it's fucking mountain lion, like that. And then there's a bear, and there's all these kinds of things. I'm hearing like that. I'm hearing all these things, right? So I can't see a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the only thing I think it's imminent. I think I'm gonna. That's it. They're gonna eat me.
Yeah.
It's imminent. So I pick up a rock, and I'm just standing there with this rock. I can't see a thing, but I figure if I'm going down, I'm gonna go down with the fight. But for some reason, nothing, and they couldn't get through the bushes, I guess. I don't know. The bears, they couldn't get through the thicker bushes. So I'm going. It's freezing. I'm like this, and I don't know how far, because I can't see anything in front of me. So I'm going far. I don't know where I'm going. Finally, it starts getting, the whole night I'm out there, the whole night, and it starts getting light there, maybe like 6 o'clock or in the morning or something like that. So finally, I see where I'm going, but this is like 11 hours or something like that, maybe more, and then I see, oh, okay, I think I remember this, and I keep going. Finally, at like 7 o'clock or 7:30, I get to the place where the ranger station where I slept, that's where we all stayed, we all lived, and I get there, I go, and I'm like, I go to the mirror, I'm all purple from hypothermia.
Jesus
Right?
Christ, Joe. God.
So I'm like this, and there's nobody. I'm like, so I know enough to put to take a cold shower, because the hot shower will shock you if you got that. I had read that only like 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
So I did that, and I wrapped myself in blankets, right? And I go to bed. But a few hours later, I said, let me go check, because I'm gone the whole night. And these rangers are telling him, oh, he went out for the night. Like, where am I going to go? You know what I mean? Like I was out partying or something. So I get into the ranger station just when the other rangers, these were like the real rangers. I was kind of an interpretive ranger. These were the guys who went out and rescued people.
Who should have rescued you, yeah.
Well, they didn't, but there was, what had happened the same time was at night, there was this couple camping, young guy and girl, and apparently they were drinking, they got drunk, and they had an argument, and the girl kind of stormed out, and she was wearing flip-flops, and she was drunk, so she's walking, this is what I pieced together, she's walking in the stream, she slips on a rock and hits her head, and she's frozen in the stream for the whole night. So there's this hippie kind of guy in the room, and they bring the body bag in right when I'm there, just when I come in, it's all happening, right? And they said, and they open it, and he starts wailing, like, and he said, that's her, and I was like, that could have easily been me.
Yeah.
One slip, and you hit your head, gone. But yeah, that was it. Then I had to I was out lost all night. I wasn't partying. But that was the craziest night.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna, I just knew I didn't want to go down like that. I said, I gotta keep going. I'm not going down like this.
You're lucky to survive that. Yeah.
It's that, I have that thing, it's like, fuck this, I'm going. Because I wanted to give up 100 times.
Yeah.
Man. But that was my New Mexico story.
Wow. That's crazy.
It was.
Crazy.
Like, even in New Mexico, I have to almost die. Anyway, did we get a good shot?